He's obviously on limp home mode. Poor chap. Look at the weather. It's like spring. It's warm and the roads are drying out and it's not windy because the storm that was supposed to happen last night just never really happened. It got a bit windy for about an hour and a half in the afternoon and then nothing else happened. It was a nice evening. I was just at Haslemere Motorcycles for a little chat and now I'm off to Loomies to do some worky bits. I need to get some pictures. Some lovely bikes. I hope lots of people have come out. The drains are all leaking. At least it doesn't smell like poo. Today was the first day that Haslemere got to see DIVI in a fully done way with the exhaust and everything. And he was just like, I'm impressed. He said, I thought you could make it a little bit better, but I didn't realise you were going to transform it like that. And I was like, see? Oh yeah, the Jake mashup video.
Big old fat vagina. I'm not a huge fan of these. Shit, it's hard to look at.
I'm glad a lot of you liked it. I thought it was pretty funny. I couldn't help myself with some of the stuff that he'd said. And anyway, it was funny. It's got like, I don't know, like 25 dislikes or something. I guess people being Jake's fanboys. Yeah, he's used it in one of his own videos now because we're friends. I knew I could do it. I did blindside him with it. He had never a clue, but I knew he's got a decent sense of humour. He could have taken it, and he did. I am half waiting for someone to do it back to me now, though. One of the other advantages of having DIVI is because it's so different from my SM, I'm actually getting to develop my skills more now that I'm riding this sort of bike more regularly. Because it's so different, you actually have to almost relearn how to ride. Chisholms! Jesus, it's quite busy. That's awesome. Stick DIVI in the middle. The MT7s are getting very popular. I think it's actually a group of guys that meet up. Awesome. For getting around. Well, it was good to see you, dude. It feels like spring today and it's such an arse because it's an absolute lie. We're only just into February. It's not going to be like this really for another month or two probably. Although the next week that was supposed to rain loads, now looks great. This is just what I needed. It lifts my soul. It could bring that pheasant back to life. It's really good to see loads of people down at Loomies because this winter's weather has been shite. Properly shite. A lot of people stop riding and some will only come out on the nicest of days like today, and there just has been so few of them. And one thing I did recently, which I probably should have done a video on thinking about it, but I was just trying to get some stuff done. I think I did it in between. I basically put a hose onto the bleed nipple of the brakes and emptied the reservoir best as I could, then filled it up afresh, then kept pumping it through until, because I had a tube on there, I could see where the old stuff came out and then it went clear with the new stuff, so I went a few inches past that. And yeah, it's really firmed the brakes up. It's because a few people were saying they look a bit squidgy, and they were a little bit. I think the fluid was a bit, you know, it just got a bit off, a bit of moisture or something in there. But yeah, that's firmed them right up. They're still squidgier than you might expect compared to some bikes, but that's because they've got braided lines and they do expand. But it's certainly, yeah, you know, it's much more positive now. These roads have taken a beating during the winter. You can just tell. They look so haggard. Slow. Because there's shit all over the road. That is all shit, isn't it? No, I don't know. What was it? No, it's stuff off the trees. I know it was a massive amount. No, that is horse shit. And hay and stuff. And there's so many people I know and I've ridden with will overtake on double whites. It's just something I won't do. It's like, you don't have a leg to stand on if something goes wrong.
You appear to have a flashing red light in your butthole. Buttholes!
I actually gave DIVI a clean this morning. I needn't have bothered. I thought the roads would be dry enough, and no, she's absolutely filthy again. In fact, I'm just trying to clean the tyres up a little bit. Well, I found the rev limiter. It's in there somewhere. Thanks, Tractor Man. Oh, horses. I was scared about this. No worries. See, friendly. See how it can be? See how we can all be friends, we can all get along and enjoy the roads together because they were friendly and thankful and I was considerate. You know, it's... Shit, there's more. The biking year really feels like it's about to kick off, and I've got lots of companies I've been talking to about stuff they're planning on doing and stuff they want to get me involved with, maybe. But it's honestly, as I was saying earlier on, it's like it's lifting my spirits massively. Because I do get just really in the wintertime. I still ride, I still have fun, but it's just, you know, there's nothing quite like a warm spring day out on the bike. And people said DIVI couldn't be exciting. Well, it might not be for you because, you know, you have to be doing 200 miles an hour everywhere you go, you know, be scraping your freaking head on the ground. But it's a bike to ride for the giggle. I gave this the giggle factor. I think that's what we could say about DIVI, is we gave her the giggle factor. I'm going to stop at the hill. I think that will be my first stopping at Portsdown Hill in this year. I think it is. I think I'll be having a chat with a couple of subscribers then. Not bad for February. No, the only other thing I want to do is braided brake lines, and I think that's practically it. There's not much point doing much else. Oh yeah, this was just for today's special video. I'm going to have, well, if it works out, it's just going to be a front view and then raw audio, but with an audio recorder for the engine. So, and that's why the baffle's out. Good to see you, mate. Is that 5 subscribers I bumped into today? You can tell they're all out. The fuck was that? Right, this is completely random, I know, but seriously, I have to talk about this. But if you've got Amazon Prime, right, I've got Amazon Prime. I basically have it for the next day delivery and for the music service. This is what I wanted it for. I know, because I wanted to watch the Grand Tour, which basically I think is good. I think there's a few jokes that are a bit, don't really work. You could drop them, stop doing them every single week. But as a whole, the show's good. So that's my thoughts on it, because I know people are asking. Anyway, yeah, the TV service, have you seen the films? When you go through the categories, you get the same films for every different category, it seems. I can't see, it's not all the same, but you get one film that seems to be in like 6 different categories, and you're like, no, I don't think so. But the thing that gets me with it is the way that it organises by most popular, right? If a film gets 1 review and gets 5 stars, it gets put to like the most popular. But then you look at another film with 4 stars, but it's got like 47,000 votes on it or something. It's put lower than it because it's got 4 stars, not 5 stars. How retarded is that? And the stuff that's on there, some of it like YouTube videos, well, it seems to be YouTube videos, or homemade films that are like 8 minutes long and stuff, they are shockingly shit. Like, really, really bad. What was the one I was watching the other day? Nazi Sharks. It was, honestly, it had nothing to, oh god, it's so hard for it. There was no storyline, it had nothing to do with anything. It was just random clips of CGI shitty looking sharks and some guy in his garden talking about shit or something. I can't remember exactly now, but it was terrible. It was so terrible, it was funny, and that's the only reason I think it's on there. There are some films on there that I'd never heard of. There's a Simon Pegg film, it's called like The Fantastic Fear of Everything or something. It's a brilliant film. It was well funny. Never knew he made that film, and I'm a big Simon Pegg fan. I was watching Spaced when it was on TV for the first time. In the past few weeks, there's been some stuff going on that's been very, very stressful. It's not stuff I'm going to talk about, but yeah, it's meant I've been really stressed out. And today, honestly, I feel like a new man. Things are sorting themselves out. The weather's getting better. Divi's all good. Derek's in the garage. So thank you for watching. Please remember to like the videos. I don't want to have to follow that trend of like the fucking video. You know, that bullshit. I can't be arsed with it. But thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel through watching and liking and all the things that you do for me. Links to t-shirts and hoodies and stuff in the description, as are stickers and keychains, and 10% off at driftnotifications.com with code IAMSPICY. Catch you soon. I'm going to make a gear video about my riding gear because people want me to do that. So expect that soon-ish.
This is going to take a minute at first. Pump, pump. Thank you. Come on. Yep. Pump, 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 pump. And when you increase the flow, they come. See, it does come out with some fury. And we just squirted it, and we'll shut it. Pump, 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 pump. That's actually a dangerous condition. Kind of dangerous for the vagina. Zazzle, brazzle, I don't fucking know. Vagina. Point